Hi guys, this is Rosa Kelly and I am here to answer 10 crafty questions. So hi guys, welcome to my channel. So I am here today to answer 10 crafty questions. I was tagged by my dear friend Patty, and Patty's channel is A Soul's Heartbeat, and you must already know Patty. She is the sweetest lady. I'm gonna put her channel down below. And me and Patty actually met in person on a scrapbook retreat. We both went, and she really is such a sweet, beautiful lady. And so yeah, so thank you Patty for tagging me. This is gonna be fun, I think. So today is Halloween and I'm passing out candy, so I have my Halloween cat ears on. So question number one is, what is your name? So my name, as you know, it's Rosa Kelly. That's actually my name. Kelly is my last name, and a lot of people think Kelly is my first name and they call me Kelly, and it's just so it is. So the next question is, how did you come up with your YouTube name? So my YouTube channel actually happened accidentally, not accidentally, but you know how it is, you don't really plan it. So I didn't really think about the name. I didn't give it a lot of thought. I had a YouTube channel called Rosa Kelly, and that was where I watched my videos, just like you know, most of us do. I create an account called Rosa Kelly, I watch my videos, I save my playlist, and then when I was gonna post a video, I said, okay, I want to keep this separate. So all I did was put Rosa Kelly and I put scrapbooking kind of as a side note for myself and to not mix the channels, because on the other channel I have little clips of my kids, and most videos are all private because that's where I store their memories. And so yeah, so that's how the channel happened. And the next question is, what is your favorite craft? Obviously, paper crafts, mini albums. I love making mini albums. And lately I love making journals too. I think I love both because they're both different in a way. Mini albums and, you know, like folios and all that. I love the interaction, the pages, and the creativity that goes into making those albums. I love, like, I could do that all day. And then journals, I love the fact that you are journaling and, you know, like writing about your memories and treasuring something for yourself. So I love both of those crafts. So the next question is, what is your favorite place to shop for supplies? Okay, that's a good question. I go to a lot of stores to get my supplies, but I usually just go in and out because I know what I want and I don't have a lot of time to shop around. But when I want to shop around and see what they have, I think my favorite store is Tuesday Morning, just because to me it's such a surprise. You never know what you're gonna get, right? You walk into the store, you don't know what they have. You might have watched a Tuesday morning haul, but your Tuesday morning might not have the same things, and they have different things. So I just love the surprise element. And sometimes I literally just walk in without anything in mind, and then surprise, I find like the prettiest papers and the discount prices. So I love Tuesday Morning. And then I go to Joann's because Joann's is the closest to my house. So that's my go-to if I need something quick. They usually have everything, but I love looking at the fabric too. So, but I think Tuesday Morning, it's the one that I like. And I don't go a lot because I love that. Like when I go crazy and I buy a lot of things. Okay, so the next question is my top 5 YouTube crafty channels to watch. I have a lot. There's no way I can name only 5. I watch every YouTube video out there. I don't have a lot of time to watch videos, but when I do, I just, for example, I would type in on the Google search mini album, and then whatever comes, I just play it all. And I love discovering new channels, and once I discover like something that I'm like, wow, this is beautiful, then I literally go into that person and I binge watch all of her videos, and I see, you know, how often they post videos, and then obviously I subscribe. And so that's what I love to do. I love discovering and circling around. And then of course, like when my friends post videos, I'm always excited. I love listening to their voices, even if I'm just like doing something else, like hearing their voices in the background. It's just so fun. Okay, my favorite color, of course, I think you already know, it's pink. Look at my room, my walls. That's my favorite color, pink and black. I do love all colors though, but pink and black, it's my favorite color combination. The next question is my favorite crafty tool. Oh, okay, that's a good one. I have a bunch of crafty tools here because I'm crafting right now. Kind of crafting, kind of passing out candy. It's kind of early for candy. My girls went out with, you know, like their cousins and all that. So, and I can't walk. Like I still have my knee surgery, so I can't be doing the whole walking around for candy. That's why today I'm staying in, which is okay. I get to craft a little more. So my favorite crafty tools, I think I have a bunch. I love this score tool, and this is a We Are Memory Keepers. I don't think you can see the brand. Anyway, so it came actually on a set where, so it all came in a kit, and I actually got this on a giveaway, and I love this one. This is the best score tool ever. Love it. And I also love these because you can get all the airs bubbles, you know, out of your projects at once, and it's amazing. And then my other favorite crafty tools is this little hook, and this is from Cricut. You can buy it separately, and I love it. I use it to peel off my double-sided tape, especially when you're, I think if you see my tutorials, you see me use this a lot, like especially when you turn the page and you try to get that score tape out of the, you know, the hinges. This is what I love. This is a lifesaver and a nail saver, so I love that tool. Okay, next question. Where do you get your crafting love from? That's definitely have to be my kids. The reason why I started crafting, it's obviously to treasure my kids' memories. And before I even did any mini albums, I was always doing scrapbook layouts, 12 by 12, and they weren't elaborate. It was basically picking a beautiful paper and putting my pictures and adding some stickers. It was really easy and really simple, but I loved it. And I love, you know, like doing like year by year. Like I have a Halloween album that I started like 15 years ago, 12 years ago, when my daughter was a baby, and her first Halloween. I think that's the first time that I really got into the scrapbooking. I decided to make a scrapbook album for Halloween and then treasure all her Halloween years, and I still obviously still have it. But then at that point I didn't know I was gonna have 2 or 3 kids, and so you see the first 2 years is by herself, and the next year is Ariel, and then, you know, like, and then like at the end of the book, which I finished that one I think 2 years ago when Emma was 10 and I had no more room, and you can flip through the pages and see how they grow every year. So precious. I love that. And then I have scrapbook albums for each one of like the first years or the birthdays or like sisters, and just like any theme. I have a bunch of scrapbook albums, and that's where I get my love of crafting from, treasuring memories. That's like number one. Like, it's fun making all these albums, but what's important is to be able to actually put your pictures in it, which lately I've been falling behind. But this is why I love journaling as well, because you're not just putting pictures, but you're writing down memories. And it's a lot easier for me to sit down like before bed. I have my journal next to me, and I remember what they said or what they did or how was that special that day, and I simply just write it down on my journal. I don't, you know, make any picture layouts or anything. I just write it down and go to bed. Like, I have to put it somewhere, because tomorrow I'll forget what they said that was so funny. And this happened to me so much that, yeah, just like, don't worry about making it beautiful or pretty, just put your memories down there. Okay, so that's where my love for crafting comes from. Next question is, when did you start crafting? I think I've been crafting forever, since I was a kid. The very first scrapbook album that I made was for my mom, which had pictures of my grandma. So I think my grandma had just passed away. I was 16, and it was my mom's, it was the first Mother's Day after my grandma passed away. So what I did is I had a bunch of my grandma's pictures that were obviously black and white, and since when my grandma was young, and, you know, like all her life with her children. And I decided to buy and this was in Peru. There was like, I had no idea what scrapbooking was, but all I did is went and bought black cardstock, and I cut it to like a page size, and it was just black with black and white pictures, and then I binded it using some red ribbon, and it was like 10 pages probably, and it was the most beautiful thing I ever done at that point, because my mom loved it. It was such a special gift, so emotional, and I'm always been obsessed with pictures. So then I didn't craft for a while, but every time I had a friend had a baby shower, or like my cousins were, because they were all older than me, and I would always help making the invitations. And when it was time for me to make my first baby shower with my first baby, that's when I really got back into crafting, like did my whole shower invitations and make it all pretty and special. And then when obviously my daughter was born, it was like memories, pictures, scrapbooks all the time. So that's when I started really crafting. Okay, so next question, which is the last one. We're down to question number 10. It says, what has been my favorite craft so far? My favorite craft so far, the first Alice in Wonderland interactive album that I did, it was, to me, mind-blowing, because I play with so many different elements that I never tried before, that I never even seen before, and that was very like a moment of self-discovery, like, oh my god, this is what it's all about. This is what my juices come, and my my creativity is at play, because I love making that type of thing. And so that was definitely a moment for my crafty life. And then the next one is it has to be my Neverland album, because it is so special, and again, it's full of interactive that like elements that you can to play with. And when I see my kids play with my albums and be like, whoa mommy, this is so cool, that to me is like the whole purpose of why I did it. Like, oh my gosh, and when my kids love it, when my kids think I'm cool, then I'm like, I did good. you know what I mean? My kids are getting older, so they don't think I'm that cool anymore. But when they think I did something nice, they're like, oh mommy, that's really nice, that's really cool. So that makes me happy. Okay, so it is now my time to nominate. So I am going to nominate my dear friend Shelly Geigel, because I'm dying to see her answers when she started crafting. Obviously, I admire her a lot. My dear friend Kimmy Murray. So I'm gonna link all the channels below. I think Kimmy is so much fun. I'll definitely think she'll be super fun to watch. I'm also going to nominate my crafty BFF, Anna Torres, and her channel is Lace Boutique 1, so I'm sure you all know her as well, but it will be on the description box. And then I'm going to nominate my other sweet BFF, Elizabeth Garza, and she's so much fun. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope no one's knocking at the door asking for candy, because I got super distracted. But yeah, thanks for watching. This was fun. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.